Hey, what's up everyone, Sangritan here, and we're back for another game of Dune Imperium. Ranked as usual, grinding pretty well right now, maybe again around 30 elo away from shiplet, but at some point it was more like 60, so we get a good streak and hopefully we can continue here. So yeah, without further ado, let's jump straight into it. So it's gonna be between Baron and Hanjo, I would say. There's no other faction leader. There is a leader though, but I still think, yeah, there's Mimocorders. Although it's probably going to be snatched by Beast or Rumber, but yeah, let's just go Baron. As player 4, it's a bit your obligation to do so to not imbalance the rest of the game, because if a player in seat 1 or seat 2 ends up with Baron, they have a higher chance of just rushing through the game, to be honest. So yeah, let's have a quick look. Rock King took Beast. The answer is 42. We know very well this player. Yeah, Hanjo in position 2. I mean, in any of the positions, Hanjo is strong, to be honest. So that was not going to be too much of a surprise that he's getting picked here. And who's the last one to be picked? To be honest, the choice is not too bad. In the shadows, though, I think I would go Armand. And Armand it is. Let's take the usual Master Stroke. We could switch once, just for the fun. Still taking Guild, obviously, but maybe we could walk away from Fremen and do something else, because typically BG or Emperor are factions that are maybe less fought over, although here there's an In the Shadows, so I would not have been a big fan of going Bene Gesserit there. We have a faction bump here, so it could be hardy if it's open for me, but it's not a must. Although with 2 daggers, I would be happy to just hardy, and if In the Shadows still there on my second agent, we could just early reveal for it. But there is a Beast, and Beast on a city with a ring, that can easily match our deployment, so we need to be careful. Oh, Bypass Protocol was one of the intrigues. Stole Armand's ring for a second. Was Full Space. I don't like Full Space that much when there's a Baron and this combat, because he could just take shipping from you next round and the round after and the round after again. But he gets a bit lucky there because Hardy is being taken by Beast. Last one that could have stopped us from doing so. Now it's gonna be Still Suits. We just send out a troop. Stack negotiation. The spice would be strong for me as well. I mean, and we will get some because Armand went technical, but that means we could have a shot at this Memo Quarters next round, technically. Already reveals on a 5 to fear. We'll go Carthag. Let's see what we can get from the intrigue as well. Yeah, it is double power play here. Staged incident, not bad. I could win that fight, to be honest, but it's too much. It's too costly for me, because then it also means no Hardy next round, no Master Stroke. Staged would be a bit of a bummer as well to try and get out, so no need for that. Not too much in a hurry. But I guess we'll see. Yeah, a bit of a bummer I don't get Solari for my ring to go technical. I do actually. Next round, right? Andrew will smuggle up, down. No, actually, he goes fold first. Probably goes fold space first. Nukes, power plays to find absolutely nothing. I guess now he kind of regrets it. But I can understand the gamble. Power play is just a one-time use. We kind of want to try to find something else, but here it did not pay off. Reading Wind Protectiva for a BG combo. If he ever gets that. Oh, he also has 2 swords. That's a bit unfortunate. Means we don't get 2 spies. I was kind of counting on this, to be honest. But bit sad. Nothing for me to buy here. Nothing at all. Yeah, just the spies here. Sadly. So Armand has his 2 daggers in this. And this is not a fight I want to master stroke on. He has Seek allies. He goes for the memo, and that's how he unlocks shipping. Muggles. I think I probably conspire. Spend the water, go conspire. I'm on 5 Solaris, 6 when Andro reclaims, 8 because I'll get a piece of that fight. I should get my Swordmaster next round. This way. I don't want to send out 2 troops, although that would guarantee no double cross, but I want to keep those obviously for a master stroke, and it obviously also for staged at some point. Better to save as many troops as we can, so we'll see. Diplo Conspirer leaves me on a 5, so if researchers there, I'm probably happy with that. If not, I would nuke. Find something interesting. What will Hunter reveal? No daggers. So he's got a convincing in hand. So he will reveal a 4. 5 even. Unless, no, 4. No, yeah, 5, because he has Diplo and Seek in hand. So that's gonna be 5 persuasion for him. Oh, he went up, interestingly. Gonna take troop transports. What is Beast gonna do? What does he have? Ring, recon, dagger. Seek allies. Yeah, goes Mentat. Okay, well, that gives me Swordmaster next round anyways. Not too bad. Probably one of the better moments to find Windfall. Although I probably still get it next round, regardless. What's Armand doing? What does he have? Double daggers. Recon ring. It's gonna be Carthagno. What else do you wanna do? There we go. Liaison. Reveals to 5. Takes researcher. Leaves me. Yeah, plant coupling is not bad, but I think I'll chase the upside. And nuke. The fair plant coupling is not bad though. I should just be happy with that, but let's be greedy. Come on. Give me something huge. We take that every day. And the voice is also interesting, I think. Oh, never mind. Never mind. What a nuke here. We got 2 S tier cards. And I almost went for it, right? Before even seeing what was coming up there, because it was so unlikely. He already got... no, never mind. Andrew got in the shadows with that bypass protocol. It was pretty unlikely. Yeah, there was only Kit and in the shadows probably that I would have taken above the voice here at 2 persuasion. This is situationally better than the voice, depending, but now that I have basically a surgeon, I don't want those 2 cards to kind of cannibalize each other. Oh, and Beast did not join the fight. He went full space to unlock shipping for himself. So that means I also got an intrigue out of that 1 troop. Pretty cool. Pretty nice. What am I gonna do? There could be... No, but... No, he can't reclaim with Expedite because he has no spice. So I don't think we need to rush into Swordmaster. Maybe it's Hardy. Does he have the ring though? He could. But then he can't go city with that ring, so... Troop transports. Worst case, I guess we could stage on our Master Stroke there. And he can't have Windfall. Ah, but is there... Yes, I need to go though, because he has Weirding Way, but possibly, I assume. He did reshuffle first, so I've got to do that first. I think I keep the ring, so I'll play the dagger. I like Imperial Basin, but it's no guarantee I get it. And I might not, because Hanjo needs spice for his ring. I'll do that first. No way of knowing if... Okay, well, Beast does not have 3 specimen for stitched. Andro would need 2 experimentations in hand, so it's pretty unlikely as well. Armand though, Armand only needs 1, so I think it's pretty likely he gets there. Unless, because he did reshuffle. Yeah, I think he reshuffled last round. So revealing this tells me he probably has at least one experimentation in hand. So let's see if he plays it, if he goes down, if he goes up. To me, yeah, for me to understand, if stitched is a possibility, I might consider going up there. Although there's also actually there's a strong possibility that I don't play experimentation. I'd rather play those two. So less of a risk. If it's there, I pick it up. If not, I don't. Yeah, he had Weirding Ways, so he could have smuggled down into Soulmaster. That would have been terrible for me. What is Hunter going to take from the track? Is it troop transport? Sonic Snoopers? I'm not a huge fan of troop transport as Hundro because you can reclaim on a combat space with your ring, so you kind of lose a bit of that value, although it's still 3 troops instead of 2 in that case, so maybe still worth it. But Sonic Snoopers has this little upside of being able to shuffle through intrigues too. Oh, he had the voices. True, he bought it right before, right? So he actually has both voice and Weirding Ways, meaning he can block a lot of spaces on the board. Shotgun them, let's even say. Okay, Carthage is gone. So I guess it is Hardy into Siege. Then, even this has been blocked, he goes for it. But for me, it's pretty risk-free to go Hardy because worst case I can stage. And if not, I'll be very happy to scoop that point up. So I will do that anyways. I probably win that fight, right? Because of Siege as well. In the end, Windfall will be very useful for me. I'm happy for that because it allows me to get an intrigue out of my ring. So that's pretty cool. And there is a world in which Hundro still reclaims, blocks Imperial Basin and changes his mind. But now definitely he goes, no. That's too early reveal there. With 2 daggers. And then I guess I go Imperial Basin, power up Private Army in case as well. I really hope I get that. I can get Stitched Horror on top of what I have already. Ah, but I should not spend my specimens. No. Bad idea. I can't. As much as this is very cool. It's gonna be a dilemma. Maybe I still go down here. She's talents as well. If I send 2 and then I stage, I'm down to 6, but he's on 2 intrigues. I guess I'll just send out 1 troop. Might be a bit stuck with my intrigues though in that case. A bit. I think I'm gonna play it a bit greedy yeah. Ah, Tilak Surgeon gives me an intrigue right next round if I do keep. Come on. Okay, he takes it. Then Dilemma over. Dilemma gone. But I'm first to play an intrigue. If Andrew was first, I would have been able to at least assess if he has 3 swords or more. Because with only 2 swords, I would beat him, right? Stage down to 4, right army 9, and this is 11. Let's take a liaison. Can't stage here. Maybe he has an intrigue. Probably has one, no, because... Yeah, there we go. So I will Vicious Talent. He has Vicious Talent as well. Well, I guess we do. Any other questions? A bit of a bummer, I guess. I could have maybe saved Vicious Talents, but when he played Tiebreaker, I thought he would not have any other 2 swords because I figured it's probably the most valuable, but he's right, Vicious Talents is probably more valuable to keep because it can become 4 swords. So, I guess we wealth first, just to get Surgeon on our preferred space there. Oh, we get Finesse. Yeah, but it's no use, really. It would have been useful just now before we play so that we can ship once. Now it's not gonna happen. And then I guess playing experimentation somewhere and recon Carthage or Siege. We keep the troops back, probably. We'll be able to plan for a staged, maybe next round or the one after. Late experimentation to smuggle so he can't get his Soul Master this round. Beast is there first. Technically, it could be better to go up here to make sure that if we see Surgeon next round, we can still use it as well. Even if we don't find an experimentation in our hand. I'm not a huge fan, to be honest. I'd rather go for as many beaters as I can see on the way, so that at some point I can start just revealing this, because it does hurt to play to Persuasion. Yeah, there goes troop transports. Do I get Haga Basin? Should I try going Siege and get Haga? Because that could be useful for Elective at some point. Oh, I could also high cancel this round, actually, now that they both fed me Solari. I like that a lot, actually. Get that behind. Let's do that and block them from doing anything with their Solari for now. I mean, although Armand would probably not spend it because he's next in line, but... Oh. Well, who said that? I don't know, does he have a way to get the Solari back? Maybe he plans on taking Corino Jeans, it's still there, but... If I were Hanjo, I would definitely take that to make sure that I can secure my Swordmaster next round. Armand is... although Armand might be counting on Voice or Wielding Way to come his way, then just smuggle, block Swordmaster or go there straight with Wielding Ways. That's an option for him, yeah. Oh, double water. Great flat. Nice one. What do I do? Is it still Siege? Is it Carthag? I like the upside of Carthag, to be honest, and the Solari that it gives me can be helpful for a mental at some point. Yeah, let's do that. Another Pride Army. I need spies, so maybe I still send out one and we'll figure out staged somehow. So hopefully I still get something from here. I do expect it. Full space, Technigo might be taken by one of the two. Oh, Arakeen. He did reshuffle to kind of increase his chances at seeing one of his two Bene Gesserits that can give him an edge for Soulmaster next round. East could go spies, actually just here, or still suits to still jump in the fight as well. Yeah, he does. And with the ring now, Howard, he could win that fight and will. Probably. That one troop is gonna go to waste unless I play finesse. But I'm not sure I want to do that. Maybe it's still the right play though. Gives me just one spice though. Is one spice really doing it for me? Not so much. I don't think I buy anything here. Already bought a liaison. Oh, he reached the 8. How on earth did he reach 8? Mental, Arakeen, a double draw. He basically had all his persuasion. Did not expect that to happen. Oh, he already had High Council. And yeah, nuking would have brought Jessica up for him, so I guess in hindsight, it's not that big of a deal. Trump Directorship is a great pick here, obviously in terms of influence, but then it's a terrible card to have in your deck. It's something you really try to get rid of most often. I don't think I'll fight for this one, Spice. It could still be an opportunistic shipping for me, or just reshuffling some influence, because I will probably visit Wealth again with the Surgeon, but full space is maybe not something I really want to go for the friendship. Well, speaking of, here we go. Okay, that gives me 2 spies, right? Unless there's no intrigue here, so we should get 2 spies from Surgeon. We have strong persuasion here, Lady Jessica. Maybe. There's also Haga that I could take with Finesse. Finesse down here, up there, get the water, go Haga. Might be an option for me. Then Surgeon to Wealth and then Dagger to Technigo. Could grab Shuttle Fleet at that point, if that's of interest. And then we would still have the 7, although I doubt I'm getting this, but if ever. Okay, Haga is gone, so that's out of the question. Does he go Soulmaster first now? Probably not, right? He can afford ship. If he doesn't... Ah, well, Beast does. Yeah, never mind. Ships. Be careful not to feed one Solari to Armand there. Maybe I also just early reveal Surgeon to Wealth and then early reveal for Jessica instead of going for low spies. Technical could give me Sonic Snoopers, I don't hate that, but Jessica has a higher upside. Gives me an influence as well when I can't get any more with Dagger and Exp. So that might be a thing. Shuttle Fleet. No. Let's go for BG because he's got in the shadows as well. Selective breeding. Yeah, probably also eyeing Lady Jessica. But I doubt he reveals on 2 agents. Depends on his hand though, but now with selective breeding he draws more. So might be tempted in playing 1 or 2 more agents after that. Which probably still gives me an edge for Jessica, unless Handro takes note of this happening and figures he can just nuke it. That's not a bad situation to be in, because I can finesse towards one of the alliances depending on how it looks. We could typically rather go Emperor Alliance, potentially, to just get the extra troops at some point. Yeah, I think if she's still there, I'll early reveal for Jessica. Probably bump up Emperor. Just get the troops once. We can then always finesse down, up again, and whatnot. Or to get shipping open, but right now it's not really an urgency for me. I hope he takes the extra troop and muscles this fight out. Don't take the troop. Or he has intrigues maybe. Fight it. Never mind actually. Soulmaster into Highliner is a possibility for Drew as well. Has to play in the shadows. Yeah, I think it's just better for me to take Jessica here. That kind of hand. It's not like I have so many choices. So it will be pretty revealed. Unless obviously Beast does so as well, but I doubt, right? And selective, he probably has choices here. Ring, a Diplo. A Diplo it is. What I could do though is actually take this alliance, then finesse down here, go hardy, get it back, and take this as well for a nice little deployment next round. I think I like that most. Let's take it. Oh, we leave a kit there. Not too bad. Did he have the 7 with the High Council 3 cards? Probably not, because he spent a lot of persuasion there on Arakin. Convincing plus stitched, was it? Might mean that the rest was also 2 persuasion cards, so... Yeah, he could have had it with the sister. But he probably chooses swords now, so maybe it has another positive impact on the game, because now he can afford taking the swords instead of persuasion to get Jessica. Just gonna need a way to get this bump, to be honest, because now this finesse down, back hardy, take this alliance at the same time. In the Shadows takes care of this, but it's just gonna be this bump. How do I get that? Probably at some point I will have to spend an agent move there, but I'd rather not. Those secrets. No highliner here, interestingly. Probably figures he can go there next round, possibly with Diplo. Never mind, Diplo in hand. He just drew it from 4 space, that's a bit unfortunate. Probably the one card he didn't want to see. Yeah, there comes another VP. Interesting. What did Hunter pick up so far in terms of action access especially? Does he have any? Still, because he drew Diplo, played 4 space last round. No, I don't think he has. Beast does not have to fear Diplo of 4 space. Am I Wait, does he have the ring though? No ring. Yeah, he needs to draw, I guess. First move is probably going to be Mental or Arakeen. I assume, because he's also... Ah, well, he's got reflexes, right? He can't play it... Ah, he could have played it now with experimentation, though. Why not doing that? The Mental is gone. Secrets is tempting as well here, to be honest. I don't think anyone can go Hardy then, right? So far. Ring, Diplo, Thufir... Ring does not go there. Diplo, Thufir, and one full space. I think that's... I mean, there could be a Dispatch and Envoy, though. Maybe I can deprioritize a bit my Hardy move. And just go Carthag. Like, milk some intrigues. Follow Projector as well, though. Yeah. No. Could also just go Arakeen to get some of that out of my next hand. Then I'm sure not to go over in terms of intrigues, because I can play Finesse now already, technically, if I need to. And it seems I do need to. Just send out 2 troops for now. I have to play experimentations as well if I want to get there at least one time. But then it means I won't have enough specimen next round for a surgeon to bring me down there. I mean, in the absolute ideal case, we're not too far from ending the game here. That would be 7, that would be 8, that would be 9. If we can stage at the same time, that would be 10. I don't have an 11. Just that friendship. Still the problem. True, yeah, but he doesn't have too much of a garrison here. He can now play a bit with it. What does he challenge? He probably challenges one of my alliances there. My alliances. They're never really yours until you cap them, though. And I hope he challenges Emperor, to be honest, because that's the one I would probably be visiting with Surgeon if I see it next round. Oh, he goes up. I think that's a mistake. Although, yeah, invasion ships next round, I can't see the vision. Can he get the ring back? Yes, there is a shot at him getting the ring back in his next hand. I can see that. I can see that. It does make sense. But it does also give me kind of a free lane at this fight, and it does make him lose a bit of momentum for potential extra bumps, because if he goes down now, he could potentially still have shipping next round. I mean, round 7, it's a bit less of a priority for everyone, so maybe Banjo can still squeeze that in. But yeah, it depends. Oh, Bindu. Please don't fish for Hardy, please don't find it. the Haga base in nice combo. Goes in 2 cards plus, so that's why he didn't graft experimentation with reflexes before. Makes a lot of sense. Coinogenes gives him an edge, but yeah, let's fight this. We're gonna fight that. My goal is kind of play staged as well as winning this fight. So if I can, I would go siege and send out 1 more troop for 14. This would put me down to 8, 13. Hopefully Beast has given up on fight now. A bit my hope. Maybe he found the ring though. If he finds the ring, I can't stage this round. Or I can't win the fight. But if I can win that fight, I will always do that first. Let's see what Beast does here. Actually, siege would be huge for me as well, just to get to water next round, possibly a research station. Okay, he goes well. I think that's a good sign for me. It might be risky though to stage, but he plays first, so we'll see already if he can beat 14. I mean, he'll play an intrigue first. We'll see if he can beat 14, and if not, this puts me on 13, right? So I would hope it will be enough. The research station could be huge momentum. It could give me this and this at the same time if I send Surgeon there, for instance. That would be in the bag. The magic of Surgeon, right? I'm the first here and only one so far being here, and yet I haven't collected a single beetle from the research track. That's T-Rex Surgeon for you. Why ever take space travel? Because I'm kind of missing this, right? Or okay, never mind. I was about to say, or I could even use it to actually grade flat into Highliner. But it's gone. Guild Chief Administrator though? If I find this and shipping's open, then I could ship up. That's not too bad of a news for me though, because then Andrew might be incentivized to take that bump here. Protect. I think I take it. Increases a bit my flexibility. It's also a guild access, which I kind of need to get my friendship. If everything goes to plan here, I would be on 10 points actually by staging and by winning fight. Then that would be 11, that would be 12. Which is a good security cushion to have, because I might lose an alliance, obviously. Especially if we see Grand Vision. But I guess we'll see about that. Good news is no swords on reveal. So if he doesn't play any intrigues here, we can stage and see what he does. He can't deploy anything, so I'll still beating him like that. Let's go. Huge. Okay, well, we have Surgeon. I want to send it to Research Station, I think. Or we could send the ring to Research Station so that we have Surgeon to Wealth afterwards. Or we have Surgeon for a reveal on a Spice Must Flow. It leaves us maybe a bit more flexible. Yeah, a ring to Research Station. Beast could go first, but I really hope he's not. It was great for that. He wants to go Highlander. Oh, please don't change your mind. Okay. Change his mind about the card he played there. I do agree that probably makes more sense for him to play a ring because he can reclaim for this. Huge. That's beautiful. I'm not gonna get that though. Unless Mentat's open, in which case I can send Jessica to Mentat. And try to still find Diplo or Guild Chief to go full space. Oh, Hidden Spice to go Highlander himself. In the Shadows could also give me the guild bump. That's 3 cards here. I have quite some no persuasion cards, but in the Shadows I could play, dipping the dagger I have in hand, so that's not that big of a deal. Drawing dagger would be a bummer though, because now spending 3 persuasion to draw 4 cards on Mentat. Let's see if I get Mentat, I'm not even sure. I might as well not, so I think it's gonna be Surgeon to Wealth if Mentat's not open. Ships can get invasion ship, for instance, but let's see what he does. I do expect him to defend Bene Gesserit there, because now that the Highlander is gone, this spice might very well go to a selective. Then he's not so far from actually stealing it. He also has Memo, right? So bumps elsewhere makes sense, but he's not going to finish that. Yeah, he depends. Come on, leave Mentat open. Will help me potentially get to 12 points as expected. 13 it would be actually, in this case. That's 11, spices for 12, and this 13. Okay, goes Conspire. His friendship. Actually, good for me that he didn't go Wealth, because that might still be something I want to do with Surgeon. Although Carthag or Arakin might have just a bit of a higher upside. Let's do this. Oh, I drew only 3 cards, true. I said 4 right before. No. Okay. Okay. I have Guild Chief that can go full space. I could keep my Spice Must Flow by just revealing afterwards, or playing... Ah no, Arakin does not work. Playing Technical. But I don't have... it's a bit sad, I don't have troops or Surgeon. Otherwise, I would have been able to get to 6 Specimen, reclaim. Never mind. I can actually reclaim and play 1 Experimentation. Then I'm down to 9 Persuasion, and then I'm not able to play Guild Chief Administrator to Fall Space. Okay. So I still have kind of the same problem. I guess it's still better to first play Experimentation down here. Gives me an intrigue, and I can see if that's a draw or Persuasion. Then I could still get my 13 points. And if it's a draw, even in the shadows would be good, right? Because then I could play in the shadows and toss a dagger out. Could go Smuggle up, because this can reclaim. And that's 1 Solari, that's 5, that's 6. If someone goes here, that's 7. I can't get to 10 for positioning, but it still just make more sense to go Smuggling. Secrets, fishing for intrigues. On one hand, actually, Imperial Basin might just make more sense because there are a couple of draws that does require spice, right? Home shares as well. Oh, he's on 9, actually. Not too bad, but yeah, I guess I'd go for spice. Someone give me something here. Something good. A draw. Bummer. Well, spice must flow and specimen. Beetle point, I mean, that's 12. Missing guild is a bummer, but spice must has more value, because if by some kind of miracle still goes for another round, then this is always a point I can get back, whereas the missed spice must flow from this round won't be a thing ever. So yeah, it's just better to reveal here. Or Technigo, actually I can go Technigo. But I should not buy any deck. Can something help me though? Holo Projector. Yeah, but then I'm out of agents, and In the Shadows does not give me this anyway, so I don't think it makes so much sense to buy Holo. What's for Solari? Does he have a war chest then? No, war chest was... Or, no, maybe I'm mixing up with the previous game. He's got a war chest. It's gonna be active unless... Oh, urgent mission. Could win that fight, but doesn't have the resources to pay anyways. Yeah, 12 is my best. Gonna be pretty nice staged. Helped a lot, obviously, momentum for the second fight we won. Two alliances that were not really contested, so that helps. Don't know why red catch yellow. Ah, he thinks that red has GG. That's what he means. Oh, rapid though. Rapid. 9. Two intrigues. Does he consider buying this instead of SMF to win that fight? He does. So he has a combat intrigue, I guess. Because otherwise Tang has no value. Spiceman's Flow was better. Him. Also, Armand has 2 intrigues, so I don't think I would have made that choice, to be honest. Did he even recruit all 3 of them? It does not seem very... Yes, okay. The T-Dax Master popping up at the very end. Okay, 12 DPs should hold me here. Harvest cells. Gets himself this. And we win this. So he had the combat, right? I missed that part. Oh no, they died. Yeah, but then Spiceman's Flow made still more sense, no? Because you denied 1 point from him, but you denied yourself a point as well. Spiceman's Flow would have brought you to 9, technically. Would probably still have lost then to Beast on Spice, but yeah, I don't know. Confused. Unless he had Demand Respect. Yeah, Demand Respect. Okay. That might be an angle that he saw. Yeah. Anyways, very happy to have won that. Stage Incident, end of the T-Dax track, 1 Spiceman's Flow. Missing the guild friendship, a bit of a bummer as Baron especially, but it is what it is. 2 alliances and 2 combats. That gives me a nice little streak, guys. I'll show you this quickly. I think now I'm on 46.6% win rate. So I've increased that by almost a percent. I mean, usually I was around 46%, then I had a bad spell where I was down to 45.6, I think, or 7. But now 46.6, let's go, guys. That's huge. And yeah, I can have a look at the game history here. First, a second place here, then another couple of first places, second places here, only first. Oh no, I need another 2 games staying in the top 2, and then I have a completely clean slate here again. Yeah, this was huge as well. And each time I was kind of doubling on leaders. It was funny. Like, well, here Tessa was not very positive, but then Ilessa first, Handro 3 times first, Ilban first, then a bit of switches between the leaders, and yeah, then again. But yeah, pretty funny. Anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed this. If you did, please hit that like and yeah, subscribe if you haven't already. I hope to see you soon again. Until then, have a good one. Bye bye.